Welcome back to Been There Reviewed That. This is a clip I took recently of a solos match that I won. As you can see, I chose the Predator skin. It's one of my favorite skins, and I have little Baby Yoda behind me along for the ride. You'll see here shortly I come up on a loot llama who wasn't using the crosswalk, so I had to discipline him. And there he is. They really do go flying when you hit him with trucks. Probably with any vehicles, but look at he's just like, oh, pop. Got him again. I wanted it to wear him down all the way and then just retrieve the gear, but I got stuck on the rocks. So I just finished him off. Put him out of his misery. What do you all think about the loot that he drops? Do you like the fact that he drops the chug cannon? Comment down below. Let me know what you think about that for this season. What do y'all think about the blob, the chrome blob that you are in this season? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know in the comments below. I personally enjoy it for some things. We have a love-hate relationship, I think. Sometimes I don't know. I don't think Yoda likes it, as you can see. He's shutting his little door there. I don't know how to use it sometimes in combat. Like, should I dodge bullets with it? Should I, become it? Like right here, I accidentally became it and then jumped into the water. Right here. That. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to be in the water, So the blob kind of messed me up. I was trying to get a feel for it, if I like switching between the blob or not. So I'm figuring out what I like to carry. Right now it seems to be, 3 guns, a health, and then either a fireflies or the flare gun. So hopefully they keep the flare gun around. I really like the flare gun. It's one of my go-to items. And you'll notice that in my videos. I'm always pulling out a flare gun and shooting people with it. I love disrupting, especially in zero builds. You pull out the flare gun and you can shoot it at an area and it forces enemies into another location, and then you can kind of like set them up. So anyway, here I am with the blob. It looks really funny when you're on the zip line. It just cracks me up every time I see it. This next gun battle was intense. I almost thought I was a goner. I seen this guy going back and forth on the zip line, and I was like, you know what, I can hit him. And I couldn't, and then finally I did get a shot on him, and he jumped off of it, and then we had this extreme battle. See, I hit him there and he jumped off. He's like, okay, he got me. I was in the storm, so I was like, well, I gotta get out of here. Luckily I didn't fall off. Usually I just fall off this thing and kill myself, but somehow I didn't. I made it down safely. And then I knew I wanted to get my shotgun out, for this confrontation. The sliding really helped me out a lot. I really thought I was a goner, though, honestly. I was like, where is he at? He's looking for me, and I'm looking for him, and then, poof. And there you have it. I was the victor. So here I am a little bit further along, and what I'm doing here is I'm analyzing the terrain. In zero build, it forces you to be creative, and you have to use structures and rocks and bushes to your advantage. So I like to see what I'm working with, looking at the full circle, and see what kind of terrain I have. And this will be a little army lesson for you. What's the difference between cover and concealment? Comment down below if you think you know the answer, but I'm going to tell you. So cover is something that can stop a bullet, believe it or not. Concealment is something that conceals you. So like a bush would be concealment. Can a bush stop a bullet? No, it can't, unless it's a really thick bush or I don't know what, but cover can stop a bullet. So cover would be like a car, some rocks, a pile of rocks, a wall, a building, stuff like that. That's all considered cover. So you have to pay attention to that. It's not super practical in Fortnite because Fortnite is a video game and it's not super realistic. But yeah, I was having problems with the keys here. I was like, what's going on? So what I like to do with these vaults, especially this one just worked out perfectly because the vault was right at the end of the game where the circle was. So I like to go in the vault and then put down one of those forts. Porta bunker, I guess it's called a porta bunker. So I put a porta bunker down on the door so that way, you know, nobody can come in when I'm not paying attention. Sneak up on me. So that's what I did here, and then I just looted. Once we fast forward a little bit, you'll see the circle closed in on me, and so I had to break out of it. At this point, I knew there was only 2 people left, so I threw down a bunker for protection and started to scan around and see where they could possibly be. The circle wasn't that big, so there was only so many places they could be, and it was pretty flat, so there wasn't a whole lot of hills or anything they could be behind. So I finally saw this guy out of the corner of my eye, out of the corner of my screen there, kind of blended in with that shadow. So I was able to take care of him pretty quickly since I had the higher ground and he was just looking up at me. Once I wrapped that up, I was like, where's the other guy at? This ground is flat. There's no hills, nothing. He must have been floating somewhere. He landed, or otherwise he was over there hiding. I don't know. He landed, threw down a fort, and I came in. I assumed he probably saw me come in because he saw me. He made eye contact. It seemed like he made eye contact with me. But I guess not, because I was in here, and I popped out once the circle closed in, and he's just perched up on top, watching. And that was that. So I finished the game. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.